ago, there was an adjunct to one of the New Jersey folk festivals. It was a folklore and folk music conference. And everybody that came, mostly the professional folklorists, they were very excited about lunchtime, not only for lunchtime, but there was entertainment after lunchtime, and it was a Caribbean steel drum band. So everybody was buzzing and ready. The folklorist who was to bring the steel band came up to the mic and said, "I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the steel band could not make it today, but we have another performer," and she pointed to the door. This man walked in and the entire audience was sorely disgusted. Here's one old man instead of the Caribbean steel band. I almost fell off of my chair. Folks, it was my favorite singer in the whole world. A man who was a Shawnee singer and a Shano singer in the old style in the Celtic language. And he knew many, many stories, some of them in English, some of them in Gaelic. His name was Joe Heaney, and this is a story that he told. Over the years, this is my all-time favorite story. I love the story, and I love to tell it, so I'm going to do that for you now. So from Joe Heaney, through me, to you. Well, you see, the old man come home late one night from the pub, and he says to his 3 daughters, he says, "Daughters, I've got a terrible headache. Now, I'm going to take to my bed. I want you to be as quiet as wee dormice. I have a terrible headache." And the 3 daughters promised they would be as quiet as wee church mice. So the old man goes into his room. Now, the eldest daughter, she figures what the old man needs is a bit of the hair of the dog that bit him. So she fixes up a hot rum toddy, and she puts a little extra rum in it. She takes it in. Her father says, "Why, daughter dear, what is this you have for me?" She says, "Well, Dad, I fixed you up a nice hot rum toddy, and I want you to drink it down. It'll help your headache. You'll feel a lot better, and you'll get a good night's sleep." So he says, "Thank you, dear." And he drinks the hot rum toddy down. And she says, "Did the rum do?" Meaning, did it do its job? Do you feel better? He says, "Oh, I feel so much better already." Now remember, and remind your sisters, shh, wee little church mice. Well, the second sister decides what her dad needs is a bit of the hair of the dog that bit him. So she fixes up a hot rum toddy. She puts a little extra rum in it, and she takes it in. The old man's eyes are twinkling. He says, "Why, daughter dear, what is this you have for me?" She says, "Dad, I fixed you up a nice hot rum toddy. I want you to drink it down. It'll help your headache. You'll feel so much better." He takes the hot rum toddy, the second one, unbeknownst to this sister. He drinks it down. She said, "Did the rum do, Dad?" Meaning, did the rum do its job? Do you feel better? He said, "Oh, I feel so much better. I'm going to get a good night's sleep now. Remember, wee little church mice." Well, the youngest daughter, not knowing the other 2 had been in, she fixed up a hot rum toddy. She emptied the rest of the bottle of rum into it, stirred it up real good. She took it in. The old man's eyes are lit up. He says, "Daughter dear, what is this you have for me?" She says, "Well, Dad, I fixed you up a nice hot rum toddy. It's a bit of the hair of the dog that'll bit you. It'll make you feel better. You'll sleep well tonight. I want you to drink it down." So he drank down the 3rd rum toddy, and he got a real twinkle in his eye. He pulled back the covers, and he looked at his foot for a minute, and he slowly moved his leg over the edge of the bed, and he set his foot down on the floor. And he stared at his foot for a couple minutes. And then he went like this. Did the rum do, did the rum do, did the rum do, da daddy. Did the rum do, did the rum do, did the rum do, da dad. Diddly diddly doodly diddly dum, diddly doodly diddly, did the rum do, did the rum do, did the rum do, da daddy. And that is how the first fiddle tune came to Ireland. I love it. I love it. Joe Heaney, if you ever run into a Joe Heaney record in the Princeton Record Exchange, they are not paying me for that plug. Grab it up.